Hello and welcome back to another The Demonized RPG video. This is Demonized, and today they have finally fixed the spawn rates on the monsters for the new Battlefield content. So let's take a look at that and see if we can give a good explanation of how this works. As you can see over here in our menu, we do have the option, the third row, first option is Battlefield. This is the new content that dropped about a week ago. They had an issue with the spawn rates of the bosses. We were only getting like one or two bosses per day, but now they seem to be pretty plentiful, so we can do a proper video about it. So let's click into it, see what we got. So as we can see, we have 4 different islands, places where bosses can spawn. We've got the fire island, water, wind, and earth. These are going to be the attributes of the monsters you'll be fighting, and each island has its own debuff, as you can see in the top left. The fire island, damage of the character decreases by 50%. The water island, the crit chance of the character decreases by 50%. Wind is going to be increase monsters attack by 150, and earth is increase monsters defense by 100 or HP by 150. Each island will spawn the same type of monster. You got the garden golem, wind spirit, the ice spirit, and the samurai ogre is what it is. And the interesting thing to note about these bosses is they will apply the same debuffs as they would in the regular stages. For instance, your water boss over here, the ice spirit, is going to apply the silence debuff whenever it hits you. Very annoying. So let's take a quick look at the information we have here. So attack monsters on the islands to receive rewards. We'll go over that in a minute. Monsters on each island will spawn and disappear at random times. As the monster spawns, you can attack it to earn points before it disappears. Rewards will be distributed according to the highest attack score for each monster. You cannot attack the monster that you've already attacked again. Okay, so you can only attack the monster one time. You get 3 attempts per day for a total of 5 minutes. Alright, we'll look at that in a second. You're given a minimum of 10 seconds per attack, so if you run out of all your seconds, you still get 10 seconds if you used it all in one fight. Wouldn't recommend doing that. If there are players in the same score ranking, player who attacked first will be given priority. Okay, so if you and someone else get the same score, whoever attacked the boss first will be first. You cannot enter the battlefield. Okay, so every day, right around the server reset, there's a 30-minute downtime, and you cannot enter the battlefield during this time. 4 areas, we went over the debuffs they give. Okay, so score will increase based on the damage you've inflicted. You will receive rewards when the monster disappears, and rewards that you can obtain is different for every monster level. Okay, there's a lot there. Let's do one at a time. So you get 3 chances per day to attack monsters. I have 5, as you can see here in the bottom. I have that because of the battle pass. I got the 7-day pass. You can get it once per month. You can get each of these once per month. The duration will increase when purchasing multiple battle passes. The attack chances do not increase. You can only get 2 additional attack chances, but you can get, so if I bought the 30-day pass and the 2-week pass, I'll get 44 days of the pass active. You also get these other rewards here, the draw tickets and some diamonds. That'll give you 2 extra attempts per day and some more attack time. Okay, let's look at the bosses and decide how we are going to choose which boss we're going to fight. So first of all, you have your attributes and your debuffs. So you might look at what attribute you have the most of. For me right now, that would be Earth Attack. So fighting the Wind monster would be where I get the most damage from. Not a huge deal looking at what attribute bonuses are going to be giving you more damage here. Ultimately, what you're going to be looking for is what reward chests they drop. So if you click on a monster and you click reward list, you'll be able to see the types of chests they'll drop. On the overworld, you will also see the icon of the chest of the highest rarity for that monster. So the this chest is just a basic rare water treasure chest. You can see all these different items forgive me, items that you can obtain from this chest. Each one has a percent chance whenever this monster disappears. If I've attacked it, depending on what rank I get, I'll get a chest. I open the chest, I have a chance to obtain one of these items. Alright, so you have a rare chest on this one. Now, it doesn't just quit at rare, so you want to look at all the monsters. So here's one, the Wind Spirit. Here's an epic treasure chest. And we can see these different rewards you can get from this chest. Some of them go up a little bit, like the topazes. You just get an increase in how much topaz you can get. But again, you can only get one reward from these chests. You only get one reward from these chests. So, let's see if there's any other ones. There is, I saw it once, a legendary chest. I don't know if there's any available. We're going to see. No. So when you're choosing to fight a monster, odds are what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick the monster that has the highest rarity chest you can obtain. Not only because you get more and better rewards from that chest, but the lower ranks also get a higher rarity chest. So if you can't get rank 1, maybe you get rank 2 and you get that rare chest. Whereas if you were to fight the monster with the rare chest, then you just get an uncommon chest. Alright. You can also see in the rewards we get these tokens, these gray tokens on the right side. Where do we use those? We use them if we go over here to our home screen. In the top left of the screen, below our buffs and power, you can see this clock icon. Click on that. This is the time deal pack, and this is where you can use those tokens you get from fighting the bosses. You only get the tokens if you're, rank 1 through 10, I believe it is. We'll go back and check in a second, or just rewinding the video to see. But the main thing you're going to want to be going for is going to be this mythic Swift skill stone, 25% dex for your skill stones. And then the only other thing you can get after that is keys. But you can get 3 of these Swift skill stones, and you've got 45 days to do it before the shop resets. Ought to be plenty of time to get these Swift skill stones. You've also got these expedition packs you can buy for red gems for real money. They give you summon tickets for your skill stones, phantoms, and I think it's affinity. Is it affinity? Let's see, phantoms. Yeah, affinity. So not bad. It'll save you a few blue gems if you've got the spare money. I used it once and it was nice, but you only get one of these per week, so you get 160 per week if you were to spend money. Main thing you're looking for is this mythic Swift skill stone. Alright, back to the battlefield. There is also something else you get from these. Was it in this chest? Yes. Demon gems. You have the possibility of pulling these demon gems from the treasure chest. I only mention it because it's here, and people are going to ask, what do they do? No one knows yet. I think they mentioned it in here. Maybe it was in the notices. Yeah, Demon Gem. It's a currency that can be used to purchase items that will be available in the future. They appear at random in treasure chests above epic grade from the battlefield. And that's it. That's all we got. So if you get them, just sit on them until they release whatever content it is that uses them. No idea what it's for, but it's there. Alright, let's go over actually attacking these things. So for if you haven't bought the battle pass, you get 3 attempts per day. You get 5 minutes of battle time per day. What does that mean? If I were to go into this boss and I can actually, fight it for a full 5 minutes, it'll let you. But that's every attempt is going to eat away at that time. So if I spend 5 minutes on this boss, then I don't have any other time to fight the other bosses. Now, you do get a minimum of 10 seconds per boss, meaning that if you use all 5 minutes on one boss, then you will get 10 seconds on your other attempts, but that's it. So how do you want to do this? So you get 3 attempts per day with 5 minutes. Okay, technically 5 minutes and 30 seconds, since you get 10 seconds minimum per boss. How do you want to calculate that? 5 minutes times 60 seconds is 300 seconds. So technically you get 330 seconds per day. So at most you want to spend 110 seconds per boss per fight. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. I've got 5 attempts here. Don't worry about it. We're going to get into a fight. Oh, also, before you get into a fight, one thing that matters, whatever skill preset you have when you go in there, that's what you're going to be using. So don't be using your idle farming preset. You want to use your boss attack skill preset. Alright, let's go back to Battlefield. You can change your preset when you get in there, but that ruins your cooldowns. You don't want to do that. Alright, so we're going to go for the epic chest monster here. Enter, and you're going to use an attack chance, and that's it. Confirm. Alright, so we can see in the top we've got 440 seconds left. That's total seconds that we have to fight amongst all 5 of these attempts. So I said 110 seconds per attempt, so we're going to go down, if we can, to 330 seconds before we end this fight. Now, you do have the likely possibility of the boss killing you before your time runs out, and that's fine. Just fight the boss. If you do survive that long, you do want it to only be for 110 seconds maximum. And you can see as we're doing more damage, the wave level goes up, and our score goes up. And we'll let this run. It looks like the boss is going to kill me before the time runs out, which seems to be how it is. I believe the way this is working is, as the wave level goes up, the boss's damage to me goes up as well. Let's see. Oh, you do also have a chance to resurrect during these fights. Very nice. Helps that score go up if it does trigger. Can we get the second one? Yes, we do. Anything to help guarantee we get that first spot. The first rank. And there we go. 165,000. Rank 1, spent 1 minute 12 seconds. I didn't even hit that 110 second maximum I was talking about. Anyway, we can see that we are rank 1. We used our attempt on this boss, and we can no longer try to attack it again. Our remaining battle time has gone down. That is going to be for other attempts. And that's really all there is to it. Try to get rank 1 using whatever time you can. There do seem to be some nuances to this. As you can see, level 9 Wind Spirit here. I attacked this earlier. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. I was wrong. Rainblue just got the next promotion. Good for him. So far, I was the only one with that icon for that promotion for the longest time. Good for Rainblue. He finally got it. But there was one boss over here, the Water Spirit. Yeah, I attacked it and got like 150,000 score and died. I even had a couple resurrects in there. And some guy that I've never even seen on the leaderboard ended up getting more score than I did. So I don't know if there's any nuances to some of these boss fights that I'm missing. It appears to be pretty straightforward, but I did get outranked during one of these fights, and I used the maximum time limit, so I'm not sure what happened there. If I do find anything out, any more strategy or tips, I'll let you know. But the main things you're looking for are going to be what types of chests the boss will drop, and like I said, your maximum time that you want to spend in there is 110 seconds. So that way you have that amount of time for each fight. So that is going to be it for this video. I don't think I missed anything, but if I did, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and have a great day. Sorry, one thing I did forget to mention. When does the boss end and when you get your rewards is no idea. Basically, like this boss says it'll disappear within 3 hours. That could mean 1 hour, 2 hours, 2 hours and 59 minutes. There's no determined amount of time. Just know that you have a 3 hour window. When the boss gets down to, I believe it is 5 or 30, it might be 30 minutes or so, then there's no more attempts to attack that boss because it doesn't have enough time. But yeah, there's really no way to tell when the boss is going to leave, but whenever it does, like see this guy just says unknown. Whenever it does, that's when you'll get your chest. You'll receive your chest in the mail. You can go claim it there. And as soon as you claim the chest, it's going to open it for you. That was confusing to me because I went to miscellaneous to look for the chest. It wasn't in here. So as soon as you claim it from the mail, that's when you get your reward. So be sure to check what reward you get when you claim your mail. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.